It's that time of the day again. Otters baseball coming your way here on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. So happy you could join us for this Thursday night contest between the Evansville Otters and the Windy City ThunderBolts. Our final Thirsty Thursday beersy night of the 2024 season. Evansville comes in 39-48, Windy City 34-53. Ballpark dimensions here at beautiful and historic Bosse Field in Evansville, Indiana. 315 to the right and left field lines. Out toward the power alleys, it is 375 to right and left center. And out toward dead center, it is 400. Calling our balls and strikes tonight, home plate umpire Chris Fackler. Over at first base, the umpire is Matt Beaver. And over at third, the umpire is Justin Duplessis. On the rubber for Evansville tonight, right-hander Parker Brahms wears 13, 5-6 this year. This is his 17th appearance, 16th start, 82 1/3 prior innings of work, and a 4.59 ERA. He will face Cam Feltz, the leadoff hitter, and the center fielder for the Thunderbolts bats left-handed, 2 for 8 in the series with a double and a caught stealing. Way over on that right side of the mound, Brahms comes to the set. From the stretch, he kicks and deals the first pitch of the game. Fastball on the inside corner, a called strike, and we're underway here at 6:33 p.m. Here's the next offering, and Feltz pops this one foul to the left side. This will go out of play, and it's quickly 0-2. The Otters able to shut out Windy City yesterday. Held to 0 runs on 4 hits. Brahms sets and deals. Grounder hit back to the mound. Brahms with a nice play, and he will run it to first. Did he behind the back that sucker? Brahms able to retire Feltz. Can we get a replay on that? That was a spectacular effort. J.J. Cruz over at third, Pavin Parks at short, Amani Larry at second, and David Mendham at first. We'll go to the outfield defensively for Evansville after the first pitch to Brendan DeRiggi. It's in there for a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Over in left field, it's Randy Bednar. In center field, Clayton Keys, and the right fielder is Gary Mattis. Logan Brown behind the plate. Here's Parker Brahms' pitch, swung on and hit out toward right field. Taken on a bounce by Gary Mattis. It's a base hit for DeRiggi. I'd still love to get a replay on that Brahms effort on the first play of the game, which retired Feltz. Now coming to bat, here's Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez playing third base today. The pitch to him. And the right-handed hitter skies one out toward deep center field. Backing up his Keys. Dealing with the sun. Makes the catch just before the warning track. And there are 2 outs. No score. Top of the first inning between Evansville and Windy City. And now coming to the plate, it's Christian Kuzemka. Really hard to see the ball coming off the bat with that bright sun hailing down here at Bosse Field. Throw to the bag at first, back in safely DeRiggi. Brahms leans in, comes to the set. Here's his first pitch to Kuzemka. Fastball on the inside corner, taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. We'll keep you updated on the shadows here today. Right now, right at the second base bag. Although, looks like Mr. Sun just went behind a cloud. Another throw to first. DeRiggi in safely again. It's going to be a fun night here at the ballpark. And we're expecting potentially a sellout crowd here at Bosse. Here's the pitch. And the 0-1 is swung on, hit out towards center field. Keys with a slow reaction trying to find out where the ball was, but still able to move toward the right center gap. and make the catch. Brahms strands one. One hit, no runs for Windy City in the top of the first. And it's Evansville coming to bat for the first time when we come back on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Home half of the first inning, no score between Evansville and Windy City. On the mound for the T-Bolts, left-hander Michael Barker. 3-7 win-loss record, 18 appearances tonight, and as many starts. From the windup, he deals, and the first pitch to Delvin Zinn on the outside corner, a strike. The count is 0-1. Barker, 83 2/3 innings of work this season, and a 6.56 ERA. He works quickly, and his next pitch misses outside to Zinn, a ball and a strike. Delvin hitless in his last 4 games, 0 for 6 in the series. The 1-1. At the knees. Ooh. And Zinn looking back at home plate umpire saying, "Are you kidding me, Chris Fackler? Really?" And I kind of thought the same thing. And you saw the glove of Kyle Harbison snap up, which is always an indicator that the pitch is outside or low or what have you. The 1-2. Zinn smokes one out toward left field, and it's caught by the shortstop, Kuziak. Nice play, backing up and making the over-the-shoulder grab. There's one out. But anytime a catcher, again, snaps that glove, you know that they're trying to steal a strike. Here's Gary Mattis at the dish. First pitch to him. Misses the zone. The count is 1-0. Defensive order for Windy City. From left to right in the infield, Emmanuel Sanchez, Henry Kuziak, Reed Chumley, Joe Johnson. Next pitch misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. From left to right in the outfield, it is Robert Chayka, Cam Feltz, and Brennan DeRiggi. The catcher is Kyle Harbison, and Michael Barker winds and fires. This pitch lined back to the screen, 2-1. Evansville wearing their patented Beersy jerseys. The bubbly tops, the beer color on the bottom of the jersey top. Mattis lines the next pitch back, 2-2. I tell you, Barker wastes no time up there on the mound. Hard to say anything except for the pitch that's coming in. Here it is. Check swing from Gary, and he holds up in time. Pitch missed downstairs and away. So make it a 3-2 count. Barker back into the wind. Here it comes. This is lifted to the right side, out of play. Evansville wearing their blue tops, or excuse me, their white pants and their blue hats. Traditional home hats with the white and the blue Evansville E, the 3-2. Breaking ball downstairs, ball 4. 7-pitch free pass drawn by Gary Mattis. And he's the first Evansville base runner tonight. One out, bottom of the first, no score. Coming to bat, Pavin Parks. Windy City in their black tops, gray pants, blue hats. Here's the pitch. Barker throws a fastball down the middle, taken by Parks, and the count is 0-1. And it shows Windy City across the chest, written in blue, blue numbers on the front and back, all highlighted in white. Now the next pitch from the southpaw. Parks fouls it away, and the count is 0-2. Pavin on a 3-game hitless streak. 0 for 6 in the series. A lot of Otters struggling with the bats right now. And as a team in the last 5 games, Evansville batting just .201. The 0-2 swung on, popped up, out toward left center field. Ranging over as Cheka calls for it, puts it away. And Parks is out number 2 here in this first inning. That'll bring up Randy Bednar. And the Otters left fielder bats right-handed. Well, even with the 3 runs yesterday, Evansville was out-hit by Windy City 4-3. The set from Barker. He deals from the stretch. Breaking ball misses downstairs, and the count is 1-0. So it's not like Evansville really dominated at the plate yesterday. Although they won, it was really the pitching which did a phenomenal job. The 1-0, and it misses downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. The Otters only allowed 1 hit through the first 8 innings. Windy City picked up 3 hits in that 9th frame, but still did not score a run. The 2-0 pitch. And Bednar hits it back to the screen. 2 balls and a strike. Randy batting .268 on the year, 12 homers, 44 RBI. Runner on first, no score. Barker comes to the set. Here comes his 2-1. Bednar takes a breaking ball inside and low, stopped by Harbison in the dirt. Evansville in that series opener against Windy City, out hit again. Somehow, some way, coming away with 2 victories. The 3-1, cut on and missed, and the count is now full. Back on Tuesday night, the Otters had 6 runs on 6 hits, and Windy City 5 runs on 8 hits. The pitch, and Bednar fouls it away to the right side, out of play. And we'll have another 3-2 coming. The Otters already winning the series against Windy City, a chance to pull out the brooms. The set from Barker. The throw over to first, not in time. Mattis will be going on the pitch. The payoff. Nope, another throw to first. Not sure what Barker is trying to achieve. Some lazy throws over there. Maybe trying to fool Mattis. Who knows? The 3-2 coming. Fastball upstairs, ball 4. That's another 7-pitch at bat. This time Randy Bednar drawing the walk. And Barker with some command issues here in the early going. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, and here comes the Otters first baseman David Mendham. Mendham has been one of the most consistent hitters for the Otters in the last 5 games. But even so, David batting just .263. Working on a 4-game hit streak. First pitch to him. is a fly ball out towards shallow left. Long run for Chayka. It's going to drop down by the line in fair territory. Moving up to second is Mendham. Scoring is Mattis, and up to third is Bednar. It's an RBI double for David Mendham, and the Otters open the scoring here in the first inning. They lead it 1-0. Well, it wasn't hit all that hard, but Mendham able to find a soft spot in the defense. Runners now on second and third. Here's Logan Brown at the plate. And the left-handed hitting catcher lines the first pitch back to the screen. It's 0-1. Mendham able to secure his 20th double of the 2024 season. RBI 46. The 0-1. Brown grounds one out to second. Chumley fields it cleanly, and he will flip it on to first. Johnson retrieves it. The inning is over. Evansville jumps ahead with an early 1-0 lead over Windy City. Second inning coming your way next here on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Top of the second inning, and Parker Brahms back out on the mound for Evansville. Works on the first base side of the rubber. From the stretch, he kicks and deals. And the first pitch is swung on by Henry Kuziak, a soft line drive out towards center. And it's going to drop for a base hit. One pitch into this frame, and an early base runner for the T-Bolts. Evansville leading it 1-0. David Mendham with an RBI double to give Parker Brahms some early wiggle room. At the plate now, Reed Chumley, the second baseman. Righty on righty battle. The pitch, grounded to third, could be two. Cruz fields cleanly, throws to second for one. Around the horn, it's a double play. 5-4, twin killing. And forget about the leadoff base hit. Kuziak and Chumley both retired as outs, 1 and 2. And now coming to bat, it's Joe Johnson, the first baseman. Infield playing back. J.J. Cruz at third, the only guy pulled in. Outfield playing deep, the first pitch. Johnson takes a breaking ball for a strike. The count is 0-1. Brahms, 8 pitches, 8 strikes in that first inning. His next offering is a breaking ball, just missed a little bit high. That's his first ball of the entire game. Johnson calling time, wants to think things over, using his only timeout of the at-bat. Just a gorgeous day here at Bossy Field. 78 degrees, partly cloudy skies, but mostly sunny. Now the 1-1. Swung on, lifted to the left side, out of play. It's going to get hot tomorrow and throughout the weekend series against Gateway. The Grizzlies bringing some of that St. Louis sun here to Evansville. The 1-2. Fouled away and out of play again. We'll do it again. Well, early into next week, it's supposed to be even hotter. The set from Brahms. He kicks and deals the 1-2. Fastball upstairs. And when I say even hotter, I'm talking in the upper 90s. I have a high of 98 at some point next week. The 2-2. Swung on, and Johnson stays alive.
That overhead foul ball brought to you by Heads Construction. Choose the best.
Johnson 1 for 7 in the series, 4 strikeouts. His open stance in the box. And the left-handed hitter grounds one over towards short, parks up with it, and he tosses it over to first. The inning is over. So despite the leadoff single, Brahms faces the minimum here in the top of the second. Evansville with a 1-0 lead over Windy City on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Amani Larry to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Windy City giving up a run in the first inning, so it's 1-0 Evansville. Michael Barker's first pitch in, a strike. Here's his next offering. And Larry lines it back to the screen, quickly 0-2. 24 pitches, 15 strikes in that first inning for Barker. It was a lengthy one. Into the motion. He deals. Larry fouls it away, and the count is again 0-2. Amani has only played in 9 games, but a large majority of those contests has been him just filling in at second base defensively. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses downstairs. 76 miles an hour on the gun from Barker. So Larry really hasn't gotten a fair shot offensively yet, but he saw one game of action against Florence, had a double, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased the upstairs fastball, and he's out number 1 here in the second inning. Larry, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, certainly has some talent to bring to the table. We'll see if we see more of them throughout the rest of the season for the Otters. Now batting J.J. Cruz. And his first pitch misses the zone. Count now 1-0. Barker back into the motion. He deals. And it's on the outside corner, a strike, 1-1. Barker gets the sign again, waiting for Cruz to get back in. He deals. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Barker back onto the mound, waiting for Cruz to get back into the box. And Barker deals the next pitch. Fastball misses high and outside. I'm not kidding when I say this might be the fastest pitcher we have had all season. Barker into the motion again. Here comes his 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cruz chased after a breaking ball in the dirt, and the throw from the catcher Harbison to first is good. 2 outs. Well, it's a rocky first inning for Barker. The Otters picking up 1 run on the RBI double from David Mendham. Well, they only had 1 hit. Barker walked a couple of guys, and it came back to bite him. Here's Clayton Keys. First pitch in there, a strike, 0-1. Barker back into the motion. Here's his 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 2, and the count is 0-2. Keys 1 for 3 yesterday. Had his first start as an Evansville Otter. Calls time, trying to slow the roll of Barker, saying, "Hold on, dude." Here's his 0-2. Swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout of the side for Barker. Works a 1-2-3 inning, 2 in the books. Evansville with a 1-0 lead over Windy City on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Parker Brahms back out to pitch for Evansville here in the top of the 3rd inning. The Otters with a 1-0 lead over Windy City, and for the Thunderbolts, it'll be Robert Chayka leading things off. First pitch from the right-hander, and Brahms throws a fastball low and outside. The count is 1-0. Chayka, the left fielder, bats right-handed. Brahms comes to the set from the stretch. He kicks and deals. 1-0. Maybe a little bit high, and the count is 2-0 now. Brahms offers a 4-seam fastball, curveball, and a changeup. The pitch. 2-0 is lined back to the screen. Brahms in his last start ended up going 6 1/3 innings against the Florence Yalls. He comes home with the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 to Chayka. Brahms pitched back on Saturday night and gave up 5 runs, but just 3 earned. 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and just 1 walk.
That's a
Well, hold on a minute.
Batting ninth and catching.
I believe we have a
Kyle Harbison.
pitch clock violation on Robert Chayka, and it's a strikeout. Huh. Well, here's Kyle Harbison, and it's popped up. First pitch over toward the right field line. Mattis running after it, but this will land out of play in the picnic section. A home plate umpire, Chris Fackler, was standing in the left-handed hitter's batter's box, and then all of a sudden, Chayka was heading back to the dugout. Next pitch. And Harbison takes a strike. It's 0-2. Brahms comes to the set. And he deals. Breaking ball misses low. Otters ahead 1-0, top of the third. Now the next offering. And it's a swing and a miss. Harbison started to go around, cross the plane on a check swing. Fastball near his neck, and he went chasing. He's out number 2 here in this third inning, and now coming to bat, it'll be the leadoff hitter, Cam Feltz. Michael Barker worked a strike out of the side in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Feltz squares the bunt, offered up, couldn't get it down. It's 0-1. And now Parker Brahms trying to answer, saying, that's nothing. I can do that too. Feltz grounded out to Brahms, the pitcher, his first time up. And the 0-1 offering is a breaking ball downstairs, taken by Feltz. The count 1-1. Good crowd on hand here tonight, and these seats continue to fill up like a can of sardines here at Bosse Field. The 1-1 swung on, roped out toward right field. Mattis dropping to a knee, makes the catch, and that will do it here in the top of the third. A 1-2-3 inning for Parker Brahms, and he sets the T-Bolts down in order. We'll take it to the home third with Evansville ahead 1-0 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Delvin Zinn leading it off. We're in the home third, and Evansville with a 1-0 lead over Windy City. First pitch from Michael Barker misses the mark, and the count is 1-0. Here's Barker's next delivery. Breaking ball in the outside corner taken for a strike. Even now to Zinn at 1-1. Barker Back into the motion. Here comes his 1-1. Breaking ball lifted back out of play. And it's 1-2. Zinn lined out to short his first time up. The 1-2. Fastball just a smidge downstairs, and we'll do it at 2-2. Delvin now batting .246 on the season. That's a massive drop-off, the 2-2. And it misses high and outside. Delvin in late July was batting in the 300s, or at least near it. The payoff, swing and a miss. Zinn out number 1 on the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts in a row for Barker, dating back to that second inning where he struck out the side. Now batting for the Otters, it'll be the right fielder Gary Mattis. Walked his first time up. The pitch, fastball, misses high and in, and the count is 1-0. Barker deals. Mattis takes in 2 balls and no strikes. 45 pitches, 28 strikes for Michael Barker. The left-hander into the motion. And Mattis hits one sharply to third. A line drive off the glove of Sanchez, keeps it in front of him, and he's able to throw it to first in time to retire Gary. That was smoked over to the hot corner. And Sanchez did not make the initial catch, but the ball dropped right at his feet. Now coming to bat, here's Pavin Parks. Lefty on lefty matchup. Pavin taking his sweet time as Barker is already at the set. He's into the motion right as Pavin gets into the box. First pitch, a fastball at the knees, and it's 0-1. Here's Barker's next offering. Parks fouls it away. He's down in the count 0-2. I'll tell you, with Barker working so fast, these Otters really have to come in with a good mindset, because it can be frustrating as a hitter to feel rushed at the plate. But Parks and the rest of the gang have to take it upon themselves to find that mentality to say, you know what, who cares? The 0-2, swing and a miss, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts in the frame for Barker, and he has retired the last 7 Otters. Evansville ahead 1-0 over Windy City. We'll take it to inning number 4 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Two, three, four in the order to begin for Windy City here in the top of the 4th inning. Parker Brahms to face Brennan DeRiggi. The right-hander sets and deals from the stretch, and his first pitch is a breaking ball. The count is 0-1. Evansville ahead, 1-0. Brahms ready. The kick and the pitch. And this is swung on, hit out toward right field. Backing up, Mattis leaps up, can't make the catch. This is over his head and bounces off the wall. Rounding second, heading for third, DeRiggi. Throw from Zinn to the bag, and it is late. Cruz applying the tag after DeRiggi slid in feet first, and he's got a triple. That was some effort out there from Mattis. And he had to turn back around, overran the baseball. That's a tough one to read, a laser off the bat of DeRiggi. And we'll see how Evansville responds, leading 1-0, but a runner on third and nobody out. Here's Emmanuel Sanchez. First pitch swinging, pops it up. Foul territory, first base side, giving chase Brown and Mendham, and nobody could get there. Brahms off to a good start, trying to keep it that way. Worked a 1-2-3 in the last inning. Earned a double play in the second. Was able to face the minimum and saw just 4 batters in that first frame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it misses downstairs. Well, the T-Bolts have not scored since Tuesday night's contest in the 9th inning. Now the 1-1. And it's a little dribbler toward third, picking it up. Cruz, no play at home. He'll go to first. And DeRiggi will score. It's a fielder's choice RBI. And we are tied at 1.
Designated hitter, 14, Christian Kuzemka.
Nice play by Cruz. Had to charge in immediately in order to get Sanchez, who was gunning it hard, to first. But there's the first run for Windy City since Tuesday night. Christian Kuzemka's first pitch misses the zone from Brahms, and the count is 1-0. Base is empty. Top of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Little check swing. Bouncer to third, foul. 1-1. Kuzemka flew out to center his first time up. In the series, 1 for 9 with a home run back on Tuesday. Brahms sets, twirls and deals. On the inside corner, a fastball just missed. Trying to nibble that edge, 2 balls and a strike. Brahms working quickly. And the 2-1. Swung on, grounded to third again. Cruz fields it cleanly. Takes a couple of shuffles toward first and unleashes Mendham. Retrieves it. There are 2 outs here in this 4th inning. So now coming to bat, it's Henry Kuziak. 37 pitches, 27 strikes for Brahms tonight. 1-1 the score between Evansville and Windy City. Righty on righty matchup. Here's the first pitch. And it's taken, a breaking ball low and outside. Kuziak with a 1-0 count. 1 for 1, singled his first time up. The pitch. Fastball just a little bit low, maybe a hair outside as well. Windy City has had a tough month of August. The 2-0. This is smashed toward third, but foul. They are just 4-14 here this month, and that was after a really hot month of July. Once that All-Star break was over, Windy City kicked it into high gear for about 15 games. The 2-1. Grounded to third, foul again. The deuces are wild. And at one point, it looked like Windy City was going to climb out of the cellar and have a chance to make a run at a playoff spot. Playoffs? Well, not anymore. The set from Brahms. Now the 2-2. Breaking ball called, strike three. A beautiful bender. Kuziak down looking, and we'll head to the home half of the fourth inning. Windy City ties the game with the leadoff triple from Brennan DeRiggi. 1-1 your score. Evansville coming to bat when we come back on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network.
It's time to show us your best smiles for the Paramount Dental Smile Cam. Over 300,000 members trust Paramount Dental, based right here in the Hoosier state of Indiana. Paramount Dental has been ensuring smiles for more than 37 years. Keep on smiling with Paramount Dental. And don't forget to check out Frontier League and Evansville Otters baseball action on Flow Sports, the official streaming partner of the Frontier League. Never miss a game and follow along all the way through the season. Visit EvansvilleOtters.com for links to watch and subscribe for all Frontier League and Flow Sports content. Saying hello to again our friends from Walking Distributors. Great to have them here on this Busch Light Thirsty Thursday. They are a tremendous partner of Evansville Otters baseball. Plus all the college students here are here. Best of luck to you in your year of school. Whether you be at the University of Southern Indiana. Left fielder, number 6, Randy Bednar.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 1-1 the score between Evansville and Windy City. Middle third of the order, due up for the Otters. Randy Bednar will face the left-hander Michael Barker. Barker winds and fires the first pitch. Fastball misses just off the outside black. And the count is 1-0. 50 pitches, 32 strikes for the southpaw. He deals. And it bounces in, a breaking ball in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes now for Randy. He was stranded on third his first time up after walking in the first. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes. Evansville only has 1 hit, Windy City with 3. So again, the Otters being out-hit by the T-Bolts, but the game's tied at 1. The 3-0 misses downstairs, and it's a 4-pitch walk. And that's been the biggest issue, not just for Michael Barker, but for this entire Windy City pitching staff all year long. They are 15th in the Frontier League in walks allowed per game, averaging almost 5. In yesterday's game, Evansville able to draw 5 walks, and on Friday night, another 5 walks. Here's David Mendham, squares to bunt. First pitch on the outside corner, a called strike as Mendham pulled back, and it's 0-1. David with that RBI double, his first time up, a flare shot to left field, but it was good enough to score the game's first run. At the set, Barker kicks and deals. Mendham swings and misses, a big hack there, and the count is quickly 0-2. Barker's last appearance coming back on the 16th Friday night against Gateway. Went 5 1/3, giving up 4 runs, but 2 earned. Here's his 0-2, and Mendham watches it outside. Barker has allowed 6 walks apiece in his last 2 appearances. Also had 6 walks back in late June against Lake Erie. Here's his next offering. Fastball misses a little bit low, 81 miles an hour on the gun, and it's 2-2 to Mendham. That's the most that he's given up in a single game all year, but he's also surrendered 4 walks on multiple occasions as well. At the set, he deals. Mendham Swings out of his shoes with 2 strikes at a high fastball. And he's out number 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 the score. And it'll be Logan Brown coming to bat for Evansville. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Left on left, and the pitch misses downstairs. Stopped by the catcher, Kyle Harbison, and the count is 1-0. Well, we mentioned Budweiser Thirsty Thursday night here at the ballpark. Our Beersy jerseys in full display. Barker throws home. The 1-0 pitch at the knees for a strike, and Brown making a face. Wasn't happy with the call. 1-1. You can go bid on the final Thirsty Thursday of the year for jerseys. Here's a fastball high, 2-1. If you're at the ballpark, go scan some of the QR codes posted around the stadium, or if you're listening online, go check out our social media pages. The 2-1. Brown chases one in the dirt, and Harbison able to stop it right at his feet. Count now 2-2. And you can find links on the Otters Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages, which will take you to the place to auction. Last time to do it, folks. And the 2-2 pitch. Brown watches it low. Some other fun festivities here tonight. It is college night at the ballpark. Working distributors night, our heritage night. The payoff pitch. Brown chops one over toward first. Johnson fields it cleanly, steps on the bag, unassisted, no chance for 2. Bednar up to second, and there are 2 outs here in this 4th inning. Brown retired. Amani Larry coming to bat. So really a great atmosphere here at Bosse Field tonight. A real pleasure to call this one for you. First pitch from Michael Barker to Larry. Misses downstairs, and the count is 1-0. Barker sets. A look to second, now deals. Larry takes a strike, 1-1. Amani struck out swinging his first time up. Entered tonight batting .250 from the right side. Couple of RBIs, a run and a double on the season. The 1-1. And this time it misses downstairs and away. 2 balls and a strike. They have lots of college athletes in attendance tonight. Some of USI's athletes throwing out the first pitch. The 2-1. And this is hit on the ground, foul to the third base side. And the deuces are wild for Larry. Some members of the USI women's soccer team, their season is already underway. Hard to believe we're in that time of the year again. The 2-2. And Larry takes low. Count is now full. Well, best of luck to everybody going back to school. No matter what year you're in, first year or finishing up. The payoff pitch. And here's a line drive through the left side. Base hit for Larry. Rounding third and staying put, Bednar. And it's runners at the corners. 2 outs here in this bottom of the 4th inning. That was a great piece of hitting from Amani. Was in front of that pitch from Barker, but flipped the bat head out. Great barrel control. And able to poke one through past the third baseman Sanchez for a base hit. Now it'll be J.J. Cruz coming to bat. Left on left battle. Barker sets and deals from the stretch. First pitch a little bit low, and the count is 1-0. J.J. Cruz and Amani Larry being activated and signed around the same time. And that was a couple of weeks ago, the 1-0. Cruz lines it back to the screen. I'm positive that if both players return next year, that is going to be a fun tandem to watch. Cruz has solidified himself at third. Amani getting some starts at second. The pitch. Cruz pops it up, third base side, out of play. And both guys young, both guys have some good energy to them. Really, really personable individuals as well. They get along well in the clubhouse with everybody else. They're fun players to watch. Here's the 1-2 from Barker. Fastball low. The deuces are wild once again here in this fourth inning. Cruz trying to deliver and give Evansville back the lead. 1-1 the score. Barker sets and deals. Cruz grounds one through the right side, base hit, past a diving Johnson at first, and the throw goes to third. Coming in to score Bednar, and it's runners on first and second. Cruz delivers with an RBI single. Evansville takes a 2-1 lead over Windy City. And now coming to bat, it's Clayton Keys, trying to keep the train moving. And the Otters have some momentum here this inning with the bats. It's their second base hit in a row. Here's the pitch to Keys, and he fouls it to the Otters' first base dugout. The count is 0-1. Clayton struck out his first time swinging. Bats right-handed, and the pitch. Watches it low, bounces in there, stopped by Harbison, and the count is 1-1. Keys, the most recent and final transaction of the 2024 season. Dakota Phillips placed on the 7-day IL. His year is done. And Keys getting some time now. The pitch. Another bouncer from Barker, and a nice block by Harbison. The count is now 2-1. Again, a disappointing finish for Dakota Phillips' season. He was such a valued and impactful player on this roster. Got to meet his parents today. Great family. The 2-1. Keys fouls it away to the right side. And the count is now 2-2. And they have a lot to be proud of with Dak, who's hanging out down by Max Peterson in the first base dugout. The set from Barker. He deals. Check swing from Keys. Did he go around? No, says Matt Beaver, our first base umpire. Pitch missed in the dirt, and the count is now full. Dak breaking the RBI and Otters all-time records this year. The payoff. Keys with a drive to left. High and deep, and it is off the wall. Extra bases for Clayton. Scoring is Larry. Coming for home, Cruz. Throw to the plate. Skips by the catcher, Harbison, and he is safe. A 2 RBI double. Clayton Keys coming through for the Otters. And it is now a 4-1 lead. Just a couple of feet shy from what could have been a 3-run homer, but Keys will most certainly take it. The lineup turns over. Here's Delvin Zinn. First pitch, line back to the screen, and the count is 0-1. 3 hits in a row from this Otters offense, and they have more runs than hits here tonight. The 0-1 popped up out toward right field. Charging in is the right fielder, DeRiggi, and he will make the catch. The inning is over. So Evansville plates a trio of runs, highlighted by the Clayton Keys 2 RBI double, and the Otters jump ahead 4-1 over Windy City on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Top of the 5th inning, and it is Evansville 4, Windy City 1. Here's Reed Chumley coming to bat. First pitch from Parker Brahms drops in for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Brahms, the right-hander, sets and deals. Swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2 to Chumley. Damage done from J.J. Cruz and Clayton Keys. Keys with the 2 RBI double, Cruz with an RBI single. The pitch misses outside on a breaking ball. It's 1-2. The right-hander leaning in. He sets and deals. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Brahms. Back to that 4th inning. He sets down Chumley, and now coming to bat, it'll be Joe Johnson.
First baseman, 7, Joe Johnson.
Brahms, 46 pitches, 33 strikes. He has really done a nice job of filling up the zone. First pitch to Johnson. Swung on, popped up on the infield towards second base. And calling for it is Amani Larry, the second baseman. Puts it away, and there are 2 quick outs here to begin this top of the 5th inning. Evansville leads it 4-1. And here comes the left fielder, Robert Chayka. Chayka sent to Windy City in a trade from the Washington Wild Things earlier this season. The pitch on the outside, Black taken for a strike, and the count is 0-1 to the right-handed hitter. Chayka 0 for 1 with a ground out to short his first time up. Brahms kicks and deals. Fastball popped up, fouling out of play back behind the screen. It's quickly now 0-2.
That overhead foul ball is brought to you by Heads Construction Shoes.
Chayka batting .236 on the season. Base is empty, 2 outs and the 0-2. Check swing, did he go around? Yes, sir, says first base umpire Matt Beaver. And Chayka strikes out. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Brahms. Picks up a pair of Ks, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Evansville leading Windy City 4-1. Two, three, 4 in the order for Evansville here to begin this bottom of the 5th inning. They lead it 4-1 over Windy City. Michael Barker back out on the mound, the left-handed starter. Winds and deals the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Barker, 84 pitches, 50 strikes. His 0-1 delivery is a fastball, bounces in 1-1. 81 miles an hour on the gun. Barker threw 34 pitches, faced 7 batters in that 4th frame. Evansville finally able to get to him. The pitch And this is lifted, fouling out a play to the right side, make it a 1-2 count for Gary. The Otters, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. And Windy City, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Now the wind and the pitch. Swung on a line, shot back toward Barker on the mound. This gets past him and into center field, a base hit. That was scary. That was right near the head of Michael Barker. Able to get out of the way, though, and avoid what could have been a catastrophic disaster. He surrenders the single to Mattis, and Mattis with his first base hit in the series. Pavin Parks looking for the same. He's 0 for 8 against Windy City this week. 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch to him. Fastball, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The Otters plating 3 runs, a 2-out double with 2 RBI from Clayton Keys and also an RBI single from J.J. Cruz in the last inning. The pitch. First to throw over to the bag and back in safely is Mattis. Barker last year spent some time with the Empire State Grays. We all know what happened to that team. The plug was pulled. Now the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes to second, and it's in there, a called strike. Throw to the bag in time. Mattis gunned down. Mattis has been getting caught stealing more and more throughout this season. He started with a really good streak, but now Mattis 20 for 26. An 0-2 count to Pavin. Barker fires in. Breaking ball, called strike 3.
Left fielder, number 6, Randy Bednar.
That'll bring up Randy Bednar. Bottom of the 5th inning, Evansville leading it 4-1 over Windy City. While pitching with the Grays last year, Barker had a 6.88 ERA. The pitch misses inside to Randy, and the count is 1-0. Once that team disbanded, there were a couple of players that scattered around the Frontier League. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped up, first base side, charging over Johnson in foul ground on the warning track, and he almost slipped right by the fence. This goes out of play, and the count is 1-1. J.R.D. Sarcina, the other big name to play with Empire State last year, now he is with New England. But Barker didn't have a great year last year. Played collegiately for 3 seasons at Fresno Pacific. His 1-1, and Bednar takes fastball, a little bit outside, maybe high. His collegiate career, not much better than his professional. The 2-1, breaking ball, low, in the dirt, and it skips past the catcher, Harbison. His final season of collegiate play, a 6.55 ERA. His 3-1, fastball upstairs, ball 4. And his problem throughout his entire career, Barker's, it's been the walks. Just has not had command of any of his pitches ever. And it has resulted in some really high ERA numbers. And for Barker, it's cost him severely in that ERA category, even this year. Now coming to bat, it's David Mendham, runner on first, 2 outs. The pitch, breaking ball in for a strike. You look at the pitches that he throws. and the movement on him, he's got good stuff. And I think that's why he came back for a second year in professional baseball this season. The 0-1. This is tapped to the right side. Toward first, Johnson has it, runs it over himself, taps on the bag, the inning is over. But for Barker, if he wants to find more success in the future, he's got to be more consistent with his command. That'll do it here in the 5th, and it is Evansville 4, Windy City 1 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Top of the 6th inning, Evansville 4, Windy City 1. Parker Brahms back out on the mound. He will face the 9-hole hitting catcher, Kyle Harbison. Righty on righty matchup. Brahms from the right side of the mound. Kicks and deals from the stretch. First pitch, a breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Brahms working his second 1-2-3 in the 5th inning. Is 1-0. Is a pop-up first base side, crossing the white chalk and foul ground. Mendham, even at the bag, makes the catch about 20 or so feet away. And Harbison is retired as out number 1.
Center fielder for Cam Feltz.
Windy City getting their only run so far tonight in the 4th inning. It was a leadoff triple from Brennan DeRiggi, then a fielder's choice RBI from Emmanuel Sanchez. Now batting, Cam Feltz. Hits left-handed, the pitch to him. Check swing, called strike anyways, 0-1. Brahms working efficiently tonight, and he is really doing a nice job of filling up the strike zone. The pitch misses the mark, and the count is 1-1 now. 54 pitches and 39 strikes. Time called. Feltz wants to think things over. Now digging back in, 0 for 2 tonight, lined out to right as last time up. The pitch from Brahms is a fastball, misses outside. 2-1. Well, at this rate, Parker has a chance to go a long ways tonight. The 2-1 pitch, slapped foul out of play to the left side, will do it a 2-2. The most pitches that Brahms has thrown in a single game all year, 104. Here's the 2-2, And it's a tapper back over the mound towards second. Parks has it, throws it, and they're not able to get Feltz. Oh my goodness, it was dropped by Mendham.
Right fielder.
Well, the ball from Parks beat Feltz to the bag, and that's an error on the first baseman. That was a great effort by Pavin. He had to get that out of his glove quickly, but it's an E3. Now batting, here's Brendan DeRiggi. Throw to first, Feltz in safely. Have to imagine that Feltz will be taking off potentially on the first pitch. He's second in the Frontier League in stolen bases with 47. Brahms sets and throws to the left-handed hitter. DeRiggi takes outside, and the count is 1-0. 4-1, Evansville leading Windy City. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the set. Another throw to first. Feltz in again. Well, now you're out of disengagements. If you step off, you better get Feltz at first, otherwise he gets a free base. The kick and the pitch. Fastball in the inside corner, a strike. And the count is 1-1. DeRiggi putting together a nice game and overall a nice series. 4 for 11 against Evansville this week. The 1-1 runner goes fastball, check swing, back to the screen, and Feltz will have to go back to first. Count is 1-2 for DeRiggi. 2 for 2 tonight. Remember, he had that triple in the 4th, singled back in the 1st inning. 1 run scored. Brahms ready at the chest. His 1-2 runner goes again. Fastball again hit out of play. The Otters will move to the last leg of their 9-game homestand tomorrow. They invite the Gateway Grizzlies to Bosse Field for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The final 3 home games of 2024. The 1-2. Swing and a miss.
That's a German American.
DeRiggi out on the strikeout.
Third baseman, 18, Emmanuel.
Brahms with strikeout number 6 tonight. And now coming to bat, it's Emmanuel Sanchez, the third baseman. Runner on first and a throw to first. Feltz in safely. Evansville ahead of Windy City, 4-1. Trying to remain almost perfect here at home in the month of August. Evansville has been phenomenal at Bosse Field this month. The first pitch swung on, lifted out toward the Otters bullpen in foul ground. Mendham giving chase. This lands on the roof. The Otters are 7-1 here at home since August 1. 12-7 overall this month, and this has been by far and away Evansville's best month. The 0-1 runner almost went, started to go, and Feltz held up. The pitch was fouled away and out of play. Quickly now 0-2 to Sanchez. Well, it's a pipe dream, but Lake Erie losing to Schaumburg tonight. And the tragic number set at 1 for Evansville, which means they have to win out, and Lake Erie has to lose out. The 0-2 runner goes, fastball, shot through the right side, a perfect hit and run, and Feltz will get to third easily. If Larry never went to second, he would have been there to make that play. So the error puts runners on first and third. 2 outs in the inning. Brahms should be back in the dugout. We'll see if that old error bug comes back to bite Evansville once again. It has all season. And now batting Christian Kuzemka. First pitch to him. Swings at it, drives one out toward left. Bednar can't find it. Now charging in. The shortstop Parks calls for it and gives him some help. Makes the catch in shallow left. And the inning is over. So no damage done from Windy City here in the top of the sixth. They go down quietly and Evansville leads it 4-1. Logan Brown batting here in this bottom of the sixth inning. Takes a strike and the count is 0-1. A new arm out on the rubber. It is Caleb Rydell. From the stretch he deals, and it's a breaking ball that misses away. The pitch. Brown lines one back up the middle, base hit.
Second baseman, number 12, Amani Larry.
Now batting for the Otters, it'll be Amani Larry. 4-1 your score. And Larry squares the bunt, puts it down the first base line. Charging in Johnson, and he will just tag Larry heading down to first. A successful sacrifice bunt, although I think Larry may have been bunting for a hit.
Number 28,
And now coming to bat, J.J. Cruz, a runner on second. The Otters scoring 1 in the first inning, 3 in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to Cruz. On the outside corner, taken for a strike. And the count is 0-1. So the day is over for Michael Barker, the Windy City starter, going 5 innings tonight. Here's the pitch. And Rydell misses outside, 1-1. Barker going 5 innings, allowing 4 runs all earned on 5 hits. 4 Ks and 7 Ks and 4 walks. Rydell sets and deals. Cruz swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. JJ with an RBI single and a run scored his last time up. At the set, left on left battle, Rydell kicks and deals. Cruz lines it back to the screen, stays alive, and will do it again at 1-2. Rydell ready. He deals. Swing and a miss. Cruz strikes out.
Center fielder, number 19.
Barker finished at
Keys.
97 pitches, 58 strikes tonight. Aside from that fourth inning, he looked pretty good. In innings 2 and 3, he was excellent. Struck out the side in the second, struck out 2 in the third. There's the pitch. Fastball misses upstairs, and Clayton Keys, the batter, takes 1-0. Minimal run support from the Windy City Thunderbolts the last couple of nights. The 1-0. Broken bat from Keys off the mound, and it's off of Barker's glove. Ricocheted towards short. Kuziak has no play. It'll go down as an infield single. That bat splintered into about 60 different pieces.
Edward Jones, leadoff batter.
And Keys has got his second hit tonight. Now coming up, it's Delvin Zinn. He has struggled with the bat over the last couple of series. Trying to snap a 4-game hitless streak. 0 for 3 tonight. Bat's right-handed. Here's the pitch from Rydell. Fastball on the inside corner, a strike, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. The pitch, line back to the screen, quickly 0-2 now to Zinn. Our American flag with a slight breeze out to right field. Here's the pitch. Zinn pops it up. And this is out of play. Evansville ahead 4-1 in the series finale. Trying to sweep Windy City here at home, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Zinn strikes out, runners stranded at the corners for Evansville, no damage done. And we'll take it to inning number 7. Your score, the Otters 4, the T-Bolts 1 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Henry Kuziak leading it off for Windy City, and guess who's back out there? None other than Parker Brahms. He has had an excellent night worked around an error in the last inning, keeping the T-Bolts off the board. And here in the top of the 7th, it is Evansville 4, Windy City 1. The right-hander at the set from the stretch deals the first pitch to Kuziak. Breaking ball misses just a hair outside, and the count is 1-0. Righty on righty matchup. From the first base side of the mound, Brahms kicks and deals the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, tapped foul at the plate. That went off Kuziak, and we'll do it at 1-1. Had a conversation with Parker during the Otters' last road stint about his affiliated career. And Brahms was reminiscing. The 1-1 drops in a breaking ball, strike 2. Began his professional career with Pittsburgh, saw time in A-ball with the Bradenton Marauders. Here's a ground ball hit out toward third. Diving try by J.J. Cruz off his glove down the left field line in Fairgrounds. Picked up by Bednar, cruising into second as Kuziak, he's got a double. But for Brahms, dealt with some injury late in his affiliated tenure, and the numbers shot up for him, was sent down to rookie ball, was then later released by Pittsburgh. Well, he came to Evansville in 2022. He steps and deals the first pitch to Reed Chumley, and the pitch misses the zone. The count is 1-0. But Brahms dealt with that same shoulder injury earlier this season. At the set, the right-hander deals. Chumley takes on the inside corner. Fastball just missed. 2 balls and no strikes. Brahms at 72 pitches. The kick and the pitch down the middle. Not sure what Chumley was looking for there. It was a fastball center. Brown giving the signs. Brahms accepting. And now the 2-1. Swung on, ripped high and deep toward left field. This is down the line. Just foul. Oh, by inches. And it's a long strike for Reed Chumley. Going back to second base, Kuziak, he would have scored easily. And Brahms gets a little lucky. The count now 2-2. But you wonder what a healthy Parker Brahms would look like. Now he's healthy, and he's putting together a great night for Evansville, but there's always been that, again, lingering arm issue for him. Maybe part of the reason why his pitch count is a little bit lower than the rest of the starters. The 2-2. Breaking ball low. Blocked by Brown. Certainly got the talent. Brahms only averages 83.5 pitches as a starter. Last year with the Otters, had some really good numbers, a 2.55 ERA. A pitch, and this is skied in the air towards center field, shallow. Charging in is Keys, calls for it, makes the catch, 1 out. Oh, a good battle between Chumley and Brahms, but the starting pitcher winning it. 76 tosses, 55 strikes, and now coming to bat, it's Joe Johnson. Back in that 2022 season, Brahms with more innings than in 2023 because, again, he dealt with injury. And the same numbers, a 2.55 ERA. Here's the pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Taken by Johnson, the count 0-1. Brahms did have a short stint with Cincinnati and their rookie affiliate after his time with Pittsburgh. The 0-1 pitch, and Brahms throws a fastball away. 1-1 to the left-handed hitter. Runner on second, 1 out. Evansville ahead 4-1. But Brahms was originally drafted by Los Angeles, the Dodgers, in 2019. Didn't sign and went back to school. Here's a ground ball hit foul to the first base side. And we'll do it at 1-2 now for Johnson. Spent 4 seasons at Sacramento State in the WAC Conference. That's the Western Athletic Conference. He leans in, gets the sign from Brown. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs. Brahms has done a nice job of keeping that pitch count low here tonight. 19 pitches in that last inning, though, which was the most in a single inning here tonight. The second most, 14, but he's matched that here this inning. The 15th pitch, a line drive over the shortstop. Paven Parks gets down in left center. Rounding third, scoring Kuziak, and it's an RBI base hit for Johnson. So the tying run now comes to the plate. Make it a 4-2 lead for Evansville. And it's Robert Chayka coming to bat for Windy City. Chayka 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, 1 on a pitch clock violation in that third inning. Here's the pitch, runner goes to second. Fastball skied into shallow right. Charging in Mattis, and he will make the catch, retreating back to first Johnson. So a good bounce back at bat from Brahms after giving up the RBI single. And now coming to bat, it's Kyle Harbison, the 9-hole hitting catcher. Runner on first, top of the 7th inning. Throw to first and back in safely is Johnson. Well, Johnson is only 6 of 12 in stolen bases. Unless there was a hit and run on, surprising move to see him take off. The pitch, swung on, grounded to third. Cruz fields it cleanly, tosses it over to Mendham, and Brahms able to limit the damage here in the 7th. Stretch time at Bossy Field. Evansville 4, Windy City 2 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Gary Mattis leading it off, and we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Mattis with a base hit his last time up. 1 for 2 tonight, a walk and a run scored. On the rubber, Jack Mahoney, the left-hander from the stretch, kicks and deals. And it's on the inside corner, a strike, 0-1. Evansville 4, Windy City 2. The set, Mahoney deals. Mattis takes. Mattis rejoined the club this year for Evansville midway through. This is his 4th season with Evansville. Spent time with the Otters toward the end of last year during the playoff and championship run. 0-2 pitch from Mahoney, a fastball misses outside. This has been a much improved season for Mattis. In 2022, he saw action toward the beginning of the year, then signed an affiliated contract with the Diamondbacks. 1-2 pitch, check swing from Mattis, went too far around. Pitch dropped by Harbison, picks it up, throws to first, and there's 1 out. Mattis has been a great addition this season for Evansville toward the back half of the year. He strikes out this time, though, and it's Pavin Parks coming to the plate. 0 for 3, a couple of Ks, left on left battle. Here's the pitch from Jack Mahoney. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Parks 0 for 9 in the series. He's got 2 walks and an RBI, but he has 5 Ks. Takes a strike, displeased with the call. It's 0-2. Windy City unleashing all of their left-handers tonight. Well, the Otters have a lefty-heavy lineup, but all 3 guys we've seen from the ThunderBolts, southpaws. Mahoney sets, glove at the chest, a breath, and he deals. And this is hit back toward the Otters' first base dugout, foul. Again, it's 0-2 to Parks. Pavin will be going back down to Florida, where he and his fiance live together. The 0-2. Broken bat, Tapper back to the mound, first base side. Mahoney picks it up and fires to first. 2 outs. That's after the season for Pavin. Not exactly sure what he'll be doing baseball-wise. He told me that he wants to stay in baseball throughout the winter months, preferably in the Mexican League, which is where he started this year. But also he was thinking about going to the Australian Baseball League. That'd be pretty cool. Now at the plate, Randy Bednar, the pitch. And it's a fastball that misses upstairs. I said, if you end up going to the Australian Baseball League, make sure to say hello to George Khalil, who has been on the visa inactive list all season. A 1-0 pitch. Tap back to the screen, foul from Bednar, 1-1. Evansville leads it 4-2 over Windy City, bottom of the 7th inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That bullpen is active. Griff Hughes, the left-hander, throwing for Evansville. We'll see if Brahms comes back out to at least start the 8th, the 1-1. Again, Bednar puts it back to the screen, 1-2. Khalil, a member of the Otters last year, but stuck in Australia this season. The 1-2. Looked at low, and the deuces are wild. The set. Now the pitch. Breaking ball taken for strike 3. The inning is over. 7 in the books. 2 strikeouts from Mahoney in a 1-2-3 frame. And it is Evansville 4, Windy City 2 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Griff Hughes taking over on the mound here in the 8th inning for Evansville. And what a night it was for the starter. Parker Brahms went 7 innings, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. Really a terrific effort. And Hughes called upon out of the pen. The left-hander will face the top of the Windy City order. First pitch to Cam Feltz, and the switch-hitting center fielder takes a fastball outside. And the count is 1-0. Feltz batting from the right side. 83 pitches, 60 strikes from Brahms. And Hughes deals. Fastball, again, just a little bit outside the zone, this time high. 2-0. Little surprised to not see Brahms come back out to at least start the 8th. The 2-0. At the knees, taken for a strike, 2-1, but Max Peterson knowing his limits and didn't want to test it. Again, Brahms only averages 83 pitches. That's where he finished. The 2-1. Fastball taken upstairs. So you would have been pushing it a little bit to try to squeeze some extra juice out of Brahms. But hey, all things considered, a great day. Now the 3-1 from Hughes. Fastball popped up, shallow right. Backing up Larry, the second baseman, will let Mattis take charge. Almost didn't receive it, but fell to a knee and battled the lights out there to make the catch.
Right fielder, 27, Brennan DeRiggi.
So that'll bring up Brennan DeRiggi. Bases empty, 1 out. 4,008 in attendance here tonight. Not quite a sellout. The first pitch, and the left-handed hitter takes an inside fastball, a strike, 0-1. But hey, still a great crowd on hand. Hughes winds and deals. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Quickly now 0-2. Evansville ahead 4-2. Hughes, a long wait for the sign. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back outs here to begin this 8th inning. 8 pitches, 5 strikes, and a 3-pitch strikeout as DeRiggi is set down. Bases empty. Here comes Emmanuel Sanchez. Sanchez bats right-handed. 1 for 3 with an RBI. The pitch from Hughes just misses off the inside black. Hughes offers a 4-seam fastball, slider, change-up, splitter. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Hughes pitching already once this series. That was back on Tuesday. Through a scoreless frame, gave up a walk and struck out 1. The 1-1. Swung on, lifted in the air to right. Easy play out there for Mattis. This should end the inning. He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 from Hughes. We'll take it to the bottom of the 8th. Evansville 4, Windy City 2. David Mendham leads it off for Evansville here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 4-2. The Otters on top of the T-Bolts. First pitch swinging, and it is fouled to the first base side. The count is 0-1. Jack Mahoney's day is over. Went a scoreless inning with 2 Ks in the 7th. Worked a 1-2-3. And now it will be Tyler Laporte. His pitch at the knees, taken for a strike. Laporte seeing his first action of the series, his 36th appearance at 3.41 ERA, 31 2/3 innings of work. The right-hander leans in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Mendham. And it misses outside a ball. It's 1-2. Mendham, 1 for 3, had that RBI double to extend his hit streak to 5 games in his first at-bat. That plated the first run of the game. The 1-2 looked at low. The Otters looking to pull out the brooms against Windy City and complete the sweep here tonight on the final Thirsty Thursday of the night. Now the pitch. Mendham lines one out towards second softly, and making the catch is Chumley, 1 out.
3 minutes left to place those bids. 3 minutes.
Well, if the Thunderbolts can't find a way to come back tonight,
That's the only question now.
then Evansville will put them 20 games under 500. Another frustrating season for Windy City. Here's Logan Brown, slices the first pitch to third, foul, and the count is 0-1. Otters ahead, 4-2. Laporte leaning in, comes to the set. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Laporte, as the players would say, has some great baseball flow, meaning his hair is phenomenal. He's got some long, lengthy brown locks. It is flowy. Here's his 0-2. Swing and a miss. Brown strikes out. The Otters have not had a base runner since the 6th inning. Clayton Keys, the last guy to pick up a hit.
Number 12, Amani Larry.
Amani Larry trying to break that streak. 6 in a row retired from this Windy City pitching staff. Here's the pitch to Larry. Squares the bunt, pulls back, fastball outside, goes back to the screen, 0-1. College night here at the ballpark. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up, shallow right. Charging in, Brennan DeRiggi. He calls for it, makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning. So we'll take it to the top of the 9th. One final chance for Windy City. And your score, Evansville 4 and the T-Bolts 2 on Flow Sports and the Otters Digital Network. Top of the ninth inning, one final chance for Windy City. And the first pitch from the southpaw Griff Hughes is fouled back to the screen from Christian Kuzemka. The count 0-1. 4-2, Otters ahead. Kuzemka 0 for 3 tonight. Only one hit in the series all the way back on Tuesday. His 0-1 is a fastball that misses low. The Otters opening up, scoring in the first inning with a David Mendham RBI double. And then the only other frame the Otters scored was in the fourth. Hughes winds and fires. Kuzemka swings at it, dribbles one to third. Fielding it towards second, Cruz makes the throw to first, one out. And another great pitching display.
Shortstop 16, Henry Kuziak.
Parker Brahms going 7 innings, giving up just 2 runs. And Griff Hughes trying to slam the door and earn the Otters to sweep. Now batting, it is Henry Kuziak. His first pitch on the outside corner, a strike, and it's 0-1. In that fourth inning for Evansville, Clayton Keys with a 2 RBI double, J.J. Cruz with an RBI single. Here's the pitch, and it misses inside. And there was one point where Windy City tied the game in the top of the fourth, but Evansville punching right back. The pitch swung on, blasted out toward left field, but right there to make the play is Randy Bednar. And the T-Bolts down to their final out.
Second baseman, 9, Reed Chumley.
A thirsty Thursday finish. The Evansville Otters ahead 4-2 in the ninth. Bases empty, 2 outs. Here's Reed Chumley. The second baseman bats right-handed. Griff Hughes winds and fires. Chumley takes a fastball outside, 1-0. The Otters will be back tomorrow, another 6:35 Central Time first pitch against the Gateway Grizzlies. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. Hughes gets the sign. He motions home. Fastball in the inside corner, a strike, and it's now 2-1. The Otters looking to keep momentum going. The 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled back over the screen, out of play, and the Otters are down to their final out.
Some noise.
The Otters trying to win 5 games in a row for the first time all season long. Hughes gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. And it's popped foul back over the screen again. And we'll have another 2-2. The deuces remain wild. Hughes gets the sign from Brown. The 2-2 pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, popped up first base side, out of play, and we'll do it again.
Me again to tell you that Overhead Foul Ball is brought to you by Heads Construction. Choose the best, never regret it.
Another 2-2 pitch coming. It's on the way. Check swing, strike 3, and that's your ball game. A breaking ball low. Chumley chased out of the zone, and Hughes works a 6 up, 6 down in the 8th and 9th innings to seal the sweep for Evansville, and they walk away tonight here on Thirsty Thursday with a 4-2 victory over Windy City.